kidnap him is a waste. And they will have no choice than to let him go. That's the point. So, on the issue of CCTV, I don't talk without evidence. I have many evidence against this Akuna. And she knows that. Immediately I mentioned the CCTV, they went and started threatening the hotels, the hotel managers. Did you send any CCTV? Where, they were threatening them. And that was why I came on immediately. Because there is nothing that is going on, I don't know. That was why I came to warn them. If any manager of hotel in Abuja got missing, we know who to hold us. They know what I'm saying. But of course, their foolish followers don't know. But the people I'm talking to know themselves. So that's why it looks like they know that I am mad. Like Masin Amdekano say, if only him, they will say, oh, this man is lying. But if they have many people like Simon Ekpa, they will know that all of us are mad. He said it. Everybody listening to it. So, you asked a lot of questions. You made mention of a lot of things, too, which I don't remember. But this is what I could deduce from what you said. So, if there are one I did not address, can you mention them so I can address them?
Yes, I mean you posted about you reminded everybody about the co-founder of the
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I posted Mbochi Oya Kogugwea was the founder, not just the co-founder. He was the founder of the defunct Eastern Security Network. And I've shared that story before. And those who were close to them, who were close to them in those days, knows what I'm talking about. Mbochi, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they were killing every ESN commander. Ejiofor was masterminding it. Madubugo was with Ejiofor masterminding the killing of the ESN commanders then. It will also interest you that the day Ejiofor house was attacked, Madubugo was in the house of Ejiofor. I was on the phone with them. I was on the phone with Ejiofor, and I was on the phone with Madubugo inside Ejiofor's house when they came to kill the tall commander. What is his name again, Success?
Gentle.
Gentle is from Ebonyi State. When they came to kill Gentle, Madubugo, they pushed Gentle outside. They locked themselves inside the house. Ejiofor was inside the house. Madubugo was inside the house. And I was on the phone with them. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still free. I was on the phone with them till that operation was over. And if you remember, I was the one that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered to go and make broadcast. And I gave order that every road leading to that Orifte should be blocked. That was actually the reason they left, because they don't know what was going on. So I want you to go back to the broadcast then. I was the one who came online that night to make a broadcast on the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I made a broadcast and commanded all the Eastern Security Network.
It was in the midnight after 12. After 12 that night. It was in the midnight. And not only Gentle that died. One other commander from Abia State.
Yes.
2 of them died. That very day.
They bombed them. Now let me share, because I have not shared the details of this whole thing that day. So I was there. Nobody know what was going on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know what was going on. But this Madubugu and Ejiofor knows exactly what was going on. We were actually very sympathetic. I was panicking. Because then we know my Madubugu is the ESN commander. If they kill him now, what is going to happen? And so my fear was that nothing should happen to that Madubugu. I was on the phone, live. The only thing they did not do is to turn the phone to show me what is happening outside. I was on the phone until they told me that the people have left. Oh my God. So, after this, They invited, and they told me that day that they were going for a meeting. A meeting. They had another meeting. They were going for another meeting. Ejiofor and this Madubugu. A meeting of how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be kidnapped from Kenya. Now, that early morning of that day, they were supposed to, if you listen to Ejiofor, he said they want to go to a meeting. He did not tell you who was in the house with him. Ejiofor brought them, and specifically to kill that guy and the other person. So, if you remember that Ejiofor said after that, they released his brother, and he came back, but that guy was burned inside the car. Ejiofor still went ahead to go for that meeting. They did not attack him. You can imagine, somebody that DSS come to kill still went out and drive over checkpoint and went to a meeting and still come back, and they did not attack him. They did not take him. But in the night, they came. Madubugu was with him. They went to that meeting. Now, after that meeting, that was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they continued to kill commanders. This man, I posted this video today. They invited him to Madubugu house in Ihiala. Many people told this man not to go because a lot of people were getting some kind of feelings that everything is not all right. And so there is one surviving person inside the car when this man was killed. I'm in contact with him. One of the ESM members who survived the attack inside the car where this man I posted his video today was killed. I communicate with him every day, including today. He survived. They told this man not to go to Madubugu house. Ejiofor and this man, they went to Madubugu house with different cars. After eating with many commanders of ESN inside the car, inside the jeep. One time I posted the jeep. I think it was either green Jeep Prado or something like that. They went to Madubugu house. Madubugu cooked food for this man, and while the man was leaving, he gave him chicken. That chicken was still on the ground, on the floor, where the lifeless body of this man was lying. The chicken was there. I also shared the picture of the chicken. Madubugu gave this man the chicken, and when they were leaving, he told the man and the ESN commanders to drive right. Why did Ejiofor drive left? Immediately they drive that right. They did not drive up to 100 meters. Armor tank, Nigeria terrorist armor tank army, open fire on them. They use that armor tank to crush them. They shoot them pieces. 4 commanders died instantly in that attack. This guy I'm talking about escaped. Of course, they will not know. So he is called Mbocho Yokowa. He's the founder of the ESM. And they did not tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor was going there. He didn't tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that this man has been killed. So I posted it for people who understand and who know this man and still with them to see that I know a lot that they don't know. So, and I know that those who are still with them, their heart will be judging them after watching that video. That's why I posted the video. None of these big commanders in the front have this video. I have it. And of course, many of them will know the day that video was taken. But that is a story for another day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, opinion. We go to Chisoba.
My PM.
Yes.
Please, if you can touch on the greatest exposition you made about the man who disobeyed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's orders, and you want him to desist. No, otherwise, those people he's working for.
We have gone beyond this level, please. Let's move on.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Chisoba Chuku, over to you. Chisoba Chuku, are you there? Ifeanyi Chuku, are you there? Over to you.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening. Can you hear me? Am I coming out clear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, Honorable Minister of Information. Good evening, my Honorable Prime Minister, the enigma of our time, Obato Obiewan of Biafraland. Good evening. I'm greeting you from homeland. Thank you, Prime Minister. Prime Minister, I have one question for you, and I've been thinking about it for quite a while now. I want to ask, we all know, and we are all prepared and waiting for the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra. I want to ask if people in the homeland, when we will be, be registered to get our ID cards in the homeland.
The registration for ID card, in the homeland will start, and when it starts, I will let people know. We need to make sure we eradicate Nigeria first. We will make sure that we decimate every presence of Nigeria terrorist state in our land to be able to create enable environment for you people to participate in the registration before that will start. So, and you know what that means? It means that we'll make sure there is no Nigeria police station, there is no Nigeria army barrack, there is no. So this is going to take a lot of time to do, depending on the resources we have. So it is not something that is going to take place immediately. The document we are going to generate from the convention is the document we are going to use to start seeking the recognition of Biafra independence. We have met every requirement. We will have government in the homeland. We have our map. We have our police. We have our army. As a matter of fact, police is on the way. So you have to wait. This ID card and the passport is going to be for people in diaspora from the beginning. And then by the time we are able to chase we have started from the judiciary. The judiciary will be evicted. We will institute our own judiciary. It's a process that you don't know. Just watch and see. So you follow the template we are following. When the time comes for you to start applying for national ID card, it is going to be a digital national ID card. It's not the kind of ID card you just go and walk into a place and no. You are going to be taking fingerprint. You are going to be taking picture, and the picture will be your picture will be recorded through a Jumio platform. So it's not something that you are going to forge at the end of the day. And our passport is going to be European standard e-passport, which will give us access to certain security features. So just wait and see. You are going to be informed when the time for the people in the homeland to apply. But before that time, we will make sure there is no single policeman under Nigeria will be in Biafraland. Thank you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. I'm glad I understand your answers clearly. I also want to thank you. Thank you very much, because we that are in the homeland are the ones that have been feeling the impact of Biafra government and exile is enormous. Your works and doings are showing. Is everywhere. People are confirming it. So I want to personally thank you very much for this. For the place I am, in Aba State, Biafraland. So here, the security is top-notch. PM is top-notch. You are doing the wonderfully best you can. And with the little resources you have, in fact, you've done what nobody has ever done since Biafra ever has emerged. In fact, what you've done is enough for us, and I thank you very much, Prime Minister. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, and I like the picture you have there. Alhaji Shinkafi Ekpa.
Yeah, we move. Go to Benchuk. Over to you. Benchuk, over to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Thank you, all of here. Yeah, you are really on spot. On that very evening, you are making this exposition. I was following you when the incident was happening at a Joffa place. You are really on spot. My question tonight to you, our PM, is I had information that they are about to test a little bit water of what happened in the last war to our Biafrans in taxing some money from Biafran people through their accounts. Will there be any policy or condition?
There is no policy. People should be asking some, very good question. There is nothing policy. Don't go and start giving a leading question to people to start doing nonsense against our people. Whatever they want to bring, let them bring it. Ask questions concerning the liberation of Biafra, not what Nigeria plan to do or whatever. We don't care. Let them bring it on. We know how to deal with them. Thank you.
Okay. I yield my mic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable 555 Vision. Over to you. Your hand is up.
Yeah, thank you so much, my Honorable, the Minister of Information, the Deputy, Vam. We greet you so much, His Excellency, the United States of Biafra, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. May God Almighty continue to bless you. The Prime Minister has made the life of the Biafrans, the life of the Igbos, to regain value. I mean, to regain value. When terrorists kill our people, it's just like we are the key fowl and we are the key goat. Nobody give value. But today, anybody who touch the life of the Biafrans, the consequence must to follow it. So now, I want to ask one question or suggestion concerning the Finland convention and the registration that will be manually made. If there will be an online registration for those people that may not be able to make it to Finland because of one reason and another. That's what I want to ask. If some other people may know.
When that time come, we'll make it open if there is anything like that. For now, we will continue with the registration. We don't want to discourage people who want to come because you want to bring in something that will make them to relax and participate. So for now, it is you have to come to Finland for the convention. And of course, we still have few space left. Actually, the space is closing. So, but those who will not come, we will announce we will announce how they can be part of it. At least, believe me, like last year we have it live, so it can be still the same live. People can watch it live. The media team, our media teams are coming there. The entire media team are coming. I don't know if you are coming or not. 555.
Yeah, I'm there.
So you people are going to, stream it live and all that. So the thing is that everybody remember that last year when we were having this convention, we are talking about self-referendum. It was like a joke, right?
Yeah.
Today, look at where
it's a reality.
It's a reality. We told them we are going to have the convention of 2023 was to level the ground and put every structure in place for Biafra self-referendum. Then we are saying it was a lie. Yeah, how can you be self-referendum? It is happening. All right. So let me give them a hint. Yeah. Let me give them a hint that we are going to have prominent people in this convention that will shock Nigeria, including those who have worked for them, including big white people, decision makers who have worked for Nigeria. They will be in this convention to speak for the Biafra because they see that Biafra has become the only solution. Nigeria has failed. And Biafra will restore stability in the entire Sahel region. Coming of Biafra will end piracy in the high sea, which have disturbed and made international trade, very, very difficult. The coming of Biafra will put an end. So who will not support that? We have a template that is working. We have brought a global solution when it comes to the trade and businesses in the West Africa. We are bringing solution to the table. And so every responsible and reasonable person in any government in the world should buy the idea of Biafra. That is the only solution. And if you don't give us Biafra, come and do your business, let us see now. Come and exploit oil. Because the time is coming where no single drop of oil will leave Biafraland. Thank you.
You are blessed.
You think we are going to continue like this? We are coming. We are coming. We are coming with more sophisticated measures. People don't know what it is. At a point, if they don't accept Biafra, no single drop of anything will leave our land. We are getting there. Sophisticated weapons will come. Thank you.
Yes, Jaja God, over to you. It's your time.
Thank you so much, my own Prime Minister. I salute you from here. Mmejiri Buago, ndị ilo si na ọ dịrọ nkọ, mana ha nchekwetago na ọ dị nkọ. Nwamgbe eji ọgụ, ịma n'oge gbalụfa nwe na broadcast ada anyị nwaanyị ijele. eso nyawu language ha ghọtaghị ya ịgwara ụfa na iwu nwa mgbe ji ọga eti mgbọrọ n'isi onye ọdọ. They did not understand it.
They will never understand it until Biafra come.
They will never understand. A sị dintachi ya anụ ma enweghị onye mgbachido nyawu nkwụkwụ narụ n'efu. Aja wele wele ogwu alụrụ emeghị nchịkọ melu diji alụ n'ife ọkọ.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. Let's go down to the news information of the day. My big congratulations to the President of America, Donald Trump of Umuchineke, a man who has stood by the principle of Chukwu Okike Abiama, and a man who has the interests of Biafrans at heart. And I believe that as Mazi Donald Trump has taken over office, I think it's high time for him to rise up and say, let Biafra people go, let him be the Moses and release the children of Israel from the bondage of Pharaoh of the Egyptians. As it be, information what they drop for my table be said, this Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has written to Finland president over Biafra declaration. Unlike other African countries, or unlike African countries, you see as this issue of Biafra is moving forward in Finland, and there has been a lot of letters that has been written by the Nigerian government, the Nigeria House of Senate, the House of Assembly members, even ambassadors to Finland to make sure that Ekpa is handicapped or Ekpa is captured. But these people have forgotten that white man does not think like black man, because if white man thinks like black man, I don't think that by now black man would have gotten his independence. A lot of African countries and a lot of South American and other countries that got their independence, I don't think that would have happened by now, because most of these white people, they believe in what is written in paper. Once you are able to break that code or be able to find out what is written about you in a paper, the white man gives you the freedom to exercise your right. It took Martin Luther King a lot of years, protests and the rest of them, to be able to alleviate the black people of America from the bondage of not associating with the whites. Those days in America, you find out that around the 1940 and the rest of them, during the time of Martin Luther King and the rest of them, you find out that when a white man enters a bus, a black man is supposed to stand up so that a white man can sit down. And places like Michigan, Alabama, and the rest of them, there were no blacks there, because even if a black man and try to come up or associate with the white, some of them were lynched. But when people like Martin Luther King Jr. and a lot of other people like Abraham Lincoln and the rest of them, who stood up and made sure that self-rights is legal for everyone, that people have the right to associate, the right to religion, the right to speech, and the rest of them, many people were liberated. A lot of people were liberated, and that was what happened. Meanwhile, as it be, Simon Ekpa has written to the Finland government. Let's go down to that information. Simon Ekpa, led Biafra Republic government in exile, has written to Finland President Alexander Stubb over the group's announced Biafra Declaration Convention. Ekpa, in a statement on Wednesday through X, noted that the letter of intent was presented on Monday to Finland President Alexander Stubb. According to Ekpa, the letter detailed justification on why the Biafra Declaration is a recipe for peace in Nigeria and Sahel region of Africa. The letter of intent informed the Finland president to support the Biafra Independence Declaration because it is a recipe for peace in the Sahel region, Ekpa wrote on his official X account. The government of Biafra is contacting you to inform you about the overall aims and goals of the Biafra Republic government in exile and its international legal personality, and the pending restoration of the United States of Biafra under the auspice of an internationally recognized referendum to be concluded the last week of November 2024. Unlike other secessionist governments in Africa before and since, Biafra was recognized by 5 United Nations member states. The letter reads in part. This comes amid the increased agitation for Biafra independence in the past years. EBA had announced that from November 29 to 3rd, 2024, Biafra independence will be declared in a convention in Finland. Recall that Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been under detention since 2021 over Biafra agitation. Efforts and appeal from several Igbo leaders for his freedom have not yielded fruit. All right, welcome back. This is a letter written to the Finland president, stopped by Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, as it be. You don't share. I think that Ekpa is actually taking this movement very, very serious. I think that this is not like every other movement that have come before now to liberate the indigenous people of Biafra. There has been a lot of movements. Ojukwu came and go. Owazurike, who later joined the Nigeria party, and as if his own movement, the MASOP, has now been registered under Nigeria. They are even doing security work everywhere. MASOP members, you can hire them to do security for you and the rest of them. And after that, a lot of people came up. People like him are powerful. And also, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who started the last part of the game, that ignited the fire of freedom. That was when a lot of Igbo people started speaking out. Even some governmental parastatals supported, some governmental officials and the rest of them who were, pioneering this thing on the ground. Even though there are some selfish politicians who knew that if this happens to come to limelight, that they are going to lose their political position. People like senators, governors, and the rest of them who are kicking against this thing from behind, who are just fighting for their own personal interest. Even the office that have been given to them, the voted office they are occupying as the governors, the president, the senators, they have not been able to do anything for the masses. Yes, they have not been able to do anything good for the masses because as far as what is it called? As far as Nigeria is concerned, as far as Biafra is concerned, the politicians we have not been able to do any reasonable thing that have actually affected the life of the people. Nothing has been done in the interest of the masses. Imagine in a state in the northern part of Nigeria where the governor of that state said that they built, I think, how many boreholes with 1.2 billion naira. Only boreholes. Building of boreholes were done with 1.2 billion. And I think about 20-something boreholes or thereabout. And these politicians somehow, they feel that Nigerians or the citizens that are under them, their subjects, the populace, that these people are fools, that they are mumu, they don't even know what they are doing, because the way they are bringing out the expenditure, expecting us to accept these things wholeheartedly, expecting us to accept it hook, line, and sinker. I think it's appalling. It's painful. It's very, very painful. And that is why a lot of people have decided that the movement that will bring about the actualization of the indigenous people of Biafra should be taken serious. People like Simon Ekpa, are making moves, making sure that these things come to pass. Meanwhile, let's go to another information as government don't buy people for one obodo like that. Will be Enugu State. They say 4 government shot dead in Enugu State. Let's go down to the full detail of the information as I go to edition out to you one by one. Remember that is my work here for you to make sure that you get all the necessary information you need. As it be, security squad comprising the Nigerian Army, the police, and the DSS personnel also recovered a cache of arms and ammunition from gunmen, while some of them fled into the bush with various degrees of gunshot injuries. The elements were intercepted in the early hours of Wednesday and overpowered by operative of Eha Alumona in Nsukka local government area while hatching sinister plans of attacking some parts of the state, including the metropolis. It was reported that an ESN commander who has been operating from neighboring state was arrested after hours of intense gun duel between the operatives and the men of the underworld. According to the source, the ESN commander who had been on the wanted list led the security operatives to their hideout where they stacked their arms, charms, and other dangerous objects. Meanwhile, the 2 security personnel who sustained minor injuries during the exchange of fire are presently receiving treatment and have been confirmed to be in stable condition. It will be recalled that the Enugu State Governor, Barrister Peter Mba, had vowed to flush out evil elements and hoodlums behind insecurity in the state through the ongoing security reforms, which include establishment of distress response squad, massive investment in the state command and control center, surveillance security system, and modern technology aimed at intercepting and eliminating all forms of security threat. Peter Mba, you have tried. And secondly, the matter now is that every single thing that happens now, they name them IPOB. If they catch thief, they name them IPOB ESM. Every. Peter Mba said that he's going to create a distress response squad, massive investment in state command and control center, surveillance security system, and modern technology aimed at intercepting and eliminating all forms of security. Yes, you want to install a surveillance security system and the modern technology. Meanwhile, roads that are leading to some villages in Enugu State has not been built, especially those places that they are doing a lot of farm work. That these people, you are supposed to give them a good road so that after harvesting their farm produce, they will be able to bring it easily into the city and sell it and make their money. But these people are looking at putting cameras and the rest of them. That's another means of eating the nation's money. And when they put this camera now, they will be telling us they do it with 100 billion. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain for the day. If this is your first time, kindly go ahead and sub, like, comment, share. Thank you for listening. God bless. All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. Information dropping my table is that military confirms the emergence of Lukarawas terrorist group in Nigeria. The military has confirmed the emergence of Lukarawas Lukarawas terrorist group in Nigeria. They don't share. This is current information. Before I go to bring you matters, where we say they happen for the land of the indigenous people of Biafra. I need to bring you this information of Lukarawas terrorists, where we say they have emerged newly in Nigeria. Every day, different kinds of terrorism is being perpetrated because in the country now, I don't know whether it's politicians or cabals or whatever they call them. These people have found out that the issue of insecurity has become another money-making machine, making money at the detriment of other people's life and blood. There is no money ritual that is greater than that one. Meanwhile, God be the judge. If you are worshiping Allah, may Allah judge you. If you are worshiping the Almighty Shukokaba, may He judge you. If you are no menani, may Ndiani judge you. That's the only thing I can say. But remember that whatever a man does is waiting for that particular person. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. Nigeria Defense Headquarters has confirmed the presence of a new terrorist group, Rukarawas, that has started infiltrating the northwest region, intensifying the insecurity already faced by local residents. This was disclosed by Major General Edward Buba, Director of Defense Media Operation, during a press briefing in Abuja on Thursday, 7th November 2024. Major General Buba explained that the Lukarawas group began operating in northern Nigeria following the recent political instability in the Republic of Niger. The coup in Niger led to a breakdown of security cooperation between Nigeria and Nigerian forces, allowing the Lukarawas group to exploit border weaknesses. The terrorists took advantage of the gap in the cooperation between both countries and exploited difficult terrains to make incursion in remote areas in some northwestern states to spread their ideology, Buba stated. According to him, these incursions have primarily impacted northern Sokoto and Kebbi states, where the group entered from Niger Republic and Mali axis. Buba revealed that local communities initially offered support to the Dukawa group, mistakenly believed it had peaceful intentions. The group was accommodated by locals who initially thought that the group meant well for them. He noted, however, this assistance unintentionally facilitated the group establishment in these areas. In response to this, Buba noted that the Nigerian military has intensified intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance operations to locate and neutralize the group members. The defense headquarters pointed out that the Lukarawas group is exploiting vast under-governed terrorists in northwest Nigeria to evade detention and engage in activities that threaten local populations. The terror group has continued to take advantage of the vast under-governed areas to hide and evade troops, as well as harass the locals, Major General Buba explained. On July 26, 2023, a military coup took place in Niger when factions of the armed forces declared they had taken control and suspended the constitution. All right, sometimes I wonder how what is happening in other countries could affect our own nation. I'm wondering if our nation has not failed us in governing the nation, whether they have not failed us in making sure that their citizens are protected. Of course, we are told that the work of the armed forces is to protect the nation from external and internal insurrection. But as it is, we have been facing both internal and external insurrection for a long time now. I think the intensifying of this particular thing started during the government of Muhammadu Buhari. As at the time of Goodluck Jonathan, the only thing that was faced was the issue of the 80-something Chibok girls that were kidnapped. That was the only issue that we faced. But as Jonathan stepped down to allow people who thought that they have what it takes to rule this nation, not knowing that they have hidden agenda to make sure that insecurity infiltrates the whole nation, these particular people have now made it worse. That in some states, even in the southeastern part of Nigeria, even this December, a lot of people, communities, relations who are abroad have decided that nothing is going to bring them back to their home because they don't want to come back with their life and go back, being handicapped or being carried back or being buried back as dead bodies. That's what everybody is afraid of. Meanwhile, I would say, government, what are you people doing? As it be, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has wooed Trump to endorse Biafra independence. Let's go down to that information. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has urged U.S. President-elect Donald Trump to recognize Biafran's bid for independence following his re-election victory. Ekpa, in a tweet on Wednesday, congratulated Trump and expressed hope that the United States back Biafra's push for self-determination. Ekpa said it is his fervent hope that Trump office will be one of the first to congratulate the United States of Biafra upon the declaration of the restoration of independence by referendum. He added that the United States of Biafra look forward to the USA commitment to the principle of self-determination and the freedom of the people to choose their form of government. Congratulations to the United States President-elect Donald Trump at Real Donald Trump on his re-election as the 47th President of the United States of America, Ekpa tweeted. As a re-emergent nation, the United States of Biafra look forward to USA's commitment to the principle of self-determination and freedom of people to choose their own form of government. As we gradually approach towards the declaration of the restoration of the independence of the United States of Biafra, it is our fervent hope that your office will be one of the first to congratulate the United States of Biafra upon the declaration of the restoration of independence by referendum. Trump was declared the winner of the 2024 presidential election, defeating current Vice President Kamala Harris in a closely contested race. Trump's victory clinching key background states such as Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, and Wisconsin marked a stunning political comeback and has prompted reaction worldwide. That gives him 294 electoral votes. Harris captured 223 electoral votes. All right, this is coming from Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, as Trump won the election. The Prime Minister have wooed Trump to be the first to congratulate the indigenous people of Biafra and also to be able to be the first to allow the people to rule themselves. As it be, rumors have been going around that the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, has passed away, but his aide has debunked that rumor. Ebere Enwereji, an aide to Senator Rochas Okorocha, has debunked claim that his principal died in London hospital. According to Nzewoji, the former Imo State governor is hale and hearty. He clarified that Okorocha was spotted at his Unity House office in Abuja around the time the rumor started circulating. Nzewoji attributed the false news to malicious intention. The aide said, "One can now begin to wonder about the motives of those behind this fake news." Senator Okorocha is a patriotic Nigerian who has served at both state and national levels with distinction, building friendship with well-meaning individuals across the country and globe. The former governor has never wished anyone dead and is always cheerful and caring about the well-being of others. We therefore call on all well-meaning Nigerians and the global community to disregard this fake news and be assured that His Excellency Senator Rochas Okorocha is hale and hearty. Nzewoji added that Okorocha recently attended the funeral of Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu on November 1st and hosted Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu at his Owerri residence. All right, let it not be true because the former armed forces chief to read, that was how the rumor of his death came up. The armed forces denied it, and later on, they agreed that the man has died. Meanwhile, I will be winding down the curtain here. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
But you think that would call her attention? No, it's because of the name Simon Ekpa. I'm gonna charge you more. So everything that is not pure, once that name is attached to you, you will be running her tasketer. That's what happened to Ogozo Kojewala. But she's still our sister. There
were PM. Rage and Fury, over to you. Are you there? Rage and Fury, are you speaking? I can't hear you. Can anyone hear Rich and Fury? I can't hear him.
He's not talking. We can't hear him.
Okay, we go to Douglas. Douglas Uche Okora for. Over to you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mazi Sani, the media team. Thank you, my leader. Yes, I just want to chip in something. That is the photo shot. The photo shot was done by Yoruba called Olaniyi. He's living in the United Kingdom. So he was the one that arranged it in collaboration with the Fulanis and the corrupt politician in Biafraland. So he was the one that did the photo shots before he converted his name to BC. Actually, it's not in BC. It's Olaniyi. He's a Yoruba guy. So our people must understand we have a lot of enemies on ground. So when this kind of thing happen, you need to do research before you comment. So I thank you, my leader, my media team. I thank everybody.
Thank you, Douglas. They should continue because, like the Prime Minister said, every negative attempt you want to make against the Biafran government will end up becoming a positive awareness. We go to Chukuma Eze. Over to you.
And there were greetings, my honorable PM. I want to appreciate you for what you are doing. Thank you so much. I can say this is what I really feeling it. And also to those elites who are working for Biafra, who are from Biafran extract, and they cannot say that they are not seeing what has happened. But we thank you for what you're doing. So my question is very short and simple. So just as we are preparing the exodus now to get into Biafra, can Biafrans start registering their business under the government?
Yes, we are working on that. We are working on the registration of business. As a matter of fact, this issue has been discussed with our international attorney, and so we are working on that. Everything is going to be put in place. So yes, we are working on that, and that's why we say that very soon those collecting taxes for Nigeria will be on the run. We can't allow you to do that in Biafraland very soon. So it is a step-by-step thing. So yes, we are going to start that issuing, and that I think after the December 2nd restoration, we will start activate the tax collection in Biafraland and the registration of businesses. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, my PM. I'm Michuko Kikabima. Continue to bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Rich and Fury, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, sir. Can I be heard now?
Yes, we can hear you. Over to you, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, my Honorable Minister of Information. It's a privilege. So my Prime Minister, the Biafra Egrara, Agbada Brururu, the Itiare Kondo, the Biafra Idudu to Nigeria. Idudu means fear to Nigeria. Sir, if I were really humble, we thank you for the great work you are doing for us. We salute you for everything that you are doing. But before I will ask my small question, let me simply say you are the Egrara of a Biafra. This is how I would say. Water no water does me Biafra dele Nigeria na kafe waje bedoz reglara ye Simon ekpe glara water no water does me Biafra Nigeria kafe waje bedoz reglara ye Simon ekpe glara yo. Eglara means thunder. You say you know they fear the children of Biafra. Why you they fear thunder when thunder strike? Simon Ekpa is thunder. Thank you very much, my Prime Minister. My small question is this. During the time of war, growing up in Delta State then, I realized that whenever there's crisis in the community, we the guys, we fall out of community. We know the day for turn again. We enter bush, you understand? So during this time of war, is there any avenue for our boys who likely when the terrorist army come into community and they want to fall into bush, is there any avenue to accept them to join probably the people's army You understand, to do one or two to also advance the cause of the freedom. That is my question.
Yes. That is the provision for that. But when the time comes, we'll make it open. But everybody should know that we are not going to fight a conventional war with Nigeria. No matter how they try to drag us into it, we will fight this war our own way. We will fight them guerrilla warfare, asymmetric warfare, as the case may be, until they are gone. Until none of them will remain in Biafraland, and we will set up our government. That is if the international community did not intervene on time. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, my Prime Minister. On a lighter note, Prime Minister, I have a wife for Ada, my daughter, my beautiful daughter. Her name is Rio. I will be the wife of Ada.
Are we going into agreement
today? 3 years and 2 months.
All right. Noted. You know that Gowon was lamenting that he thanked God that Biafra did not go into guerrilla warfare. Oh my God! During that time, during the war. Because he knows what was going on in the United States, in the U.S. Department of State, that the U.S. was turning to Biafra. But Ojukwu and his group did not know anything that was good because they have nobody to speak for them in the U.S. Those people they sent to speak for them in the U.S. collected money from the Nigerian government and betrayed it. The one that will get this Biafra at all costs. At all costs. And we are making this history together. Thank you.
Thank you. PM FCO.
Mazi, sorry.
Yeah.
Mazi, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Over to you.
Yes. I wanted to say something about the app they used to do that their Photoshop. Someone sent it to me and I actually tried it. It worked. So for Mama Ngozi Okoje Iweala to react to such a post is more or less a divine arrangement to drag herself out because she has been flying all over the world as an important personality from a very tiny region which they call dots, and yet she has a zero contribution to whatever that is going on in that very space. And only this drag her out. And they didn't drag her out with the name of Rafa Zirike or our leader Mazam Dekan, but with the name of Obatobi. And you can imagine the miraculous view and retweet she had. So I believe her sleeping that night may not be like other days. She will sleep and be smiling that yes, I have 2 million or over maybe 3 million people are following me and they listen to me. So it is costly to our PM. And another great news this evening is that terrorist has taken over Nigeria's highest training camp in Katangora, Niger State. There are 3 major training camps in Nigeria: Zaria, Katangora, and Jaji. And today Katangora has fallen. And the residents and the government officials are raising alarm. So where is the Nigerian mighty army to defend their base? Training camp in Katangora is taken over by terrorists. Thank you.
Thank you very much. They are looking for Simon Ekbasoni. Honorable Soni, can you highlight it on this thing? I posted it.
Yeah, I was looking for it before now. So more and more are going to come down. That is why the Prime Minister is actually unveiling the Nigerian funeral. So we start celebrating their funeral from now.
And thank you very much. And just as when we are on the funeral space, they are posting this for the very first time. We are in the funeral space. I don't know.
The largest. So it means Zaria and the Jaji is nothing.
I think the next we will hear is that the NDA, the Defense Academy, has been taken down, and we will now hear that the Aso Rock has been taken over, and
But
the drug lord has
Mazi
somehow
Sani, have they
intervened.
not? I heard they have also taken over electricity in the north. The terrorists have taken electricity from them.
Oh my God. Nigeria for Naira, here we celebrate. All right. FCO Kings, come up with your question, please.
Yes, so thank you, my ministers. Thank you, my information minister. Good evening, my Prime Minister, Meje Buago, Onyiro Sinodigonko. I call you the fourth man. Also, I call you the finisher. You know, the reason why they are after you is because they know that you know road, you know where you are going, and you know where you are leading us to. So that is the only reason why they are after you. And the promise that we are giving to them is that how Wundira Haga Haibidogo to Wakonkom. So we'll be laughing at them and we'll be rejoicing as they are picking the Konkom. So my humble little question is I know that the date of our convention is our declaration is 2nd December, but there was a post that you made. You mentioned on that post that it was on 3rd. So, but I don't know. You are. I don't know the reason why you made it, but it's best known to you. So I want you to give us a little clarification on that. Thank you, sir.
Convention start on the 29th of November and end on the 3rd of December. Is that confusing?
Oh, okay, sir. I understand now, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, FCO, on this note, are you heading to Finland, or your information is just for those that will be going?
Yes, I just want a kind of little clarification. So I'm still working myself out. If it works, then I will know.
Thank you. Mazi Okonkwo or 4042. Over to you.
Good evening, my PM. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Day one watching it, we can hear you.
I greet you, our information ministers. Thank you for everybody in this space. Our PM, I want to ask you if it's is there anyhow we can, Biafra government can create online banking, just like Visa and Level.
Mazi Okonkwo, hold on, because this has already been taken care of. Where are you? PM, please address him with Biafran Bank.
Yeah, we have yes, of course. No, his question is actually valid. We have the crypto, the Biafra coin, but then we are going to unveil the Biafra Bank, the exact thing you are looking for, where you can, online banking is on the way. So now I think that is coming. The team working on that, it will be done, alongside with the convention. So keep your finger crossed. The Biafra online banking is coming. Is going to be live. I think immediately after the restoration, after the declaration. So yes, your question is different from the Biafra coin. So this is a Biafra complete bank, online banking, where you can have your debit card. You can use debit card and buy anything anywhere in the world. So that Biafra bank is coming live after the declaration. Thank you.
Thank you, our PM.
You have another question, Mazi Okonkwo?
Actually, I don't have. That is.
As a matter of fact, we're working on the license and so just let it be that like that. We're working on the license already.
Okay, thank you, our PM.
Thank you.
All right, we go to Biafra champion Buffalo. Over to you. Biafra champion Buffalo.
Yes, I am here. Good evening to you all. Good evening to my Honorable Prime Minister. Agujim Bada Ucheze, one of Biafraland. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, we
First
can
of
hear
all,
you.
all right. Let me first, before my question, if I am permitted, I want to encourage our Prime Minister with this very song. Eze Batobie, Eze Amolo no Bijide Kwaka Hiji. Ezobatobie, Ezamulo no bijide kwa kahiji. No mu Biafra na-ekwu na ọ dị anyị mma, Dragon jide kwa kahiji. Maka na ndị ile ekwelugo nọ na-eme o, na ndị ama ekwelugo nọ na-eme o, ndị ilo Biafra ekwelugo nọ na-eme, British abato ekwelugo nọ na-eme, Ahmed ekwelugo nọ na-eme o, Ahmed ekwelugo nọ na-eme, Tinubu Ahmed ekwelugo nọ na-eme, onye ori na-ebu ọgwụ ekwelugo nọ na-eme. Thank you very much. Let me stop it here. My Honorable Prime Minister, Akamudinenu, I throw away my cap. The only question I want to ask you this evening is for the latecomers, for the benefit of the latecomers. You told us in time past that everything you said, everything you do, that you are going to stand anywhere in the world to defend it, and we should hold you responsible for whatever you are doing. Nobody should attach it to any other person, that you are equal to the tax. Are you still telling us today that you are still standing on that particular statement? Please, my Prime Minister, for the benefit of those U-turners, those turn-backers that have been gallivanting.
Have I deviated? I'm still the same.
I trust you, my PM. Thank you very much. My last question, please. In time past, there was a time you told us that na anyị ebutegi ike mbute, ike Pentecost. I begin to wonder whether part of what we are experiencing today is part of that Ikembute, or are you just showing us preamble? Are we just seeing a tip of iceberg?
This is preamble. I can get through. I can make kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. We are still in the.
Hey, Odogu Kalilo Odogu. Elohim Goziagi. Akamudineno. I salute you, sir. God bless you.
I promise you that Obinze will fall. That was my promise. Obinze will fall.
Thank you, PM. At this very point, if you have followed up event and you know that MNK was kidnapped, and then the Prime Minister came up, he revamped the ESN that MNK set up, which the DOS had sold out all the weapons that we had to one Nigeria and sent many of them to Amnesty and collected money. And the PM had to start from scratch and then took many bullets. Then you had his name as the spokesperson of Biafra. Before you had him as the leader of autopilot. You had him as a Berima. You had him as a criminal. You had him as a small boy. You had him as that boy in Finland. And then in 2023, you saw a government unveiled. And then you saw all the arms of the government. You now saw the Biafra Defense Forces unveiled, who stands to defend the territorial integrity and the existence of the Biafran people. And today you still see that same government engaging the congressmen in America and doing wonders all over the world. And the restoration date for the declaration of Biafra has been fixed for 2nd December. This is not time you should be asking, are you still sure you're not going to fall back by the wayside? No. What you should be thinking of is what can you give to him to finish the job? So please, I want Biafrans to be acting as people that have been following this liberation to this very time, not as people that are just coming in. Chinemerem, over to you, please.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister of Media and Communication. Thank you, our Prime Minister. I humble myself before you. Thank you so much for.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. Information dropping my table is that military confirms the emergence of Lukarawas terrorist group in Nigeria. The military has confirmed the emergence of Lukarawas terrorist group in Nigeria. They don't share. This is current information. Before I go to bring you matters, where we say they happen for the land of the indigenous people of Biafra. I need to bring you this information of Lukarawas terrorists, where we say they have emerged newly in Nigeria. Every day, different kinds of terrorism is being perpetrated because in the country now, I don't know whether it's politicians or cabals or whatever they call them. These people have found out that the issue of insecurity has become another money-making machine, making money at the detriment of other people's life and blood. There is no money ritual that is greater than that one. Meanwhile, God be the judge. If you are worshiping Allah, may Allah judge you. If you are worshiping the Almighty Shukokaba, may He judge you. If you are no menani, may Ndiani judge you. That's the only thing I can say. But remember that whatever a man does is waiting for that particular person. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. Nigeria Defense Headquarters has confirmed the presence of a new terrorist group, Lukarawas, that has started infiltrating the northwest region, intensifying the insecurity already faced by local residents. This was disclosed by Major General Edward Buba, Director of Defense Media Operation, during a press briefing in Abuja on Thursday, 7th November 2024. Major General Buba explained that the Lukarawas group began operating in northern Nigeria following the recent political instability in the Republic of Niger. The coup in Niger led to a breakdown of security cooperation between Nigeria and Nigerian forces, allowing the Lukarawas group to exploit border weaknesses. The terrorists took advantage of the gap in the cooperation between both countries and exploited difficult terrains to make incursion in remote areas in some northwestern states to spread their ideology, Buba stated. According to him, these incursions have primarily impacted northern Sokoto and Kebbi states, where the group entered from Niger Republic and Mali axis. Buba revealed that local communities initially offered support to the Dukawa group, mistakenly believed it had peaceful intentions. The group was accommodated by locals who initially thought that the group meant well for them. He noted, however, this assistance unintentionally facilitated the group establishment in these areas. In response to this, Buba noted that the Nigerian military has intensified intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance operation to locate and neutralize the group members. The defense headquarters pointed out that the Lukarawas group is exploiting vast under-governed terrorists in northwest Nigeria to evade detention and engage in activities that threaten local populations. The terror group has continued to take advantage of the vast under-governed areas to hide and evade troops, as well as harass the locals, Major General Buba explained. On July 26, 2023, a military coup took place in Niger when factions of the armed forces declared they had taken control and suspended the constitution. All right, sometimes I wonder how what is happening in other countries could affect our own nation. I'm wondering if our nation has not failed us in governing the nation, whether they have not failed us in making sure that their citizens are protected. Of course, we are told that the work of the armed forces is to protect the nation from external and internal insurrection. But as it is, we have been facing both internal and external insurrection for a long time now. I think the intensifying of this particular thing started during the government of Muhammadu Buhari. As at the time of Goodluck Jonathan, The only thing that was faced was the issue of the 80-something Chibok girls that were kidnapped. That was the only issue that we faced. But as Jonathan stepped down to allow people who thought that they have what it takes to rule this nation, not knowing that they have hidden agenda to make sure that insecurity infiltrates the whole nation, these particular people have now made it worse. That in some states, even in the southeastern part of Nigeria, even this December, a lot of people, communities, relations who are abroad have decided that nothing is going to bring them back to their home because they don't want to come back with their life and go back, being handicapped or being carried back or being buried back as dead bodies. That's what everybody is afraid of. Meanwhile, I will say, government, what are you people doing? As it be, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has wooed Trump to endorse Biafra independence. Let's go down to that information. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has urged U.S. President-elect Donald Trump to recognize Biafran's bid for independence following his re-election victory. Ekpa, in a tweet on Wednesday, congratulated Trump and expressed hope that the United States back Biafra's push for self-determination. Ekpa said it is his fervent hope that Trump office will be one of the first to congratulate the United States of Biafra upon the declaration of the restoration of independence by referendum. He added that the United States of Biafra look forward to the USA commitment to the principle of self-determination and the freedom of the people to choose their form of government. Congratulations to the United States President-elect Donald Trump at Real Donald Trump on his re-election as the 47th President of the United States of America, Ekpa tweeted. As a reimagined nation, the United States of Biafra look forward to USA's commitment to the principle of self-determination and freedom of people to choose their own form of government. As we gradually approach towards the declaration of the restoration of the independence of the United States of Biafra, it is our fervent hope that your office will be one of the first to congratulate the United States of Biafra upon the declaration of the restoration of independence by referendum. Trump was declared the winner of the 2024 presidential election, defeating current Vice President Kamala Harris in a closely contested race. Trump's victory clinching key background states such as Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, and Wisconsin marked a stunning political comeback and has prompted reaction worldwide. That gives him 294 electoral votes. Harris captured 223 electoral votes. All right, this is coming from Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, as Trump won the election. The Prime Minister have wooed Trump to be the first to congratulate the indigenous people of Biafra and also to be able to be the first to allow the people to rule themselves. As it be, rumors have been going around that the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, has passed away, but his aide has debunked that rumor. Ebere Enwereji, an aide to Senator Rochas Okorocha, has debunked claim that his principal died in London hospital. According to Zenwoji, the former Imo State governor is hale and hearty. He clarified that Okorocha was spotted at his Unity House office in Abuja around the time the rumor started circulating. Zenwoji attributed the false news to malicious intention. The aide said, "One can now begin to wonder about the motives of those behind this fake news." Senator Okorocha is a patriotic Nigerian who has served at both state and national levels with distinction, building friendship with well-meaning individuals across the country and globe. The former governor has never wished anyone dead and is always cheerful and caring about the well-being of others. We therefore call on all well-meaning Nigerians and the global community to disregard this fake news and be assured that His Excellency Senator Rochas Okorocha is hale and hearty. Nzemoji added that Okorocha recently attended the funeral of Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu on November 1st and hosted Deputy Speaker Benjamin Carlo at his Owerri residence. All right, let it not be true because the former armed forces chief to read, that was how the rumor of his death came up. The armed forces denied it, and later on, they agreed that the man has died. Meanwhile, I will be winding down the curtain here. Thank you for listening. God bless you.